the world. And we are proud of this contribution. We are truly proud of this contribution. And I want to say again, this reflects in many ways the Pakistan that it is, the Pakistan which, and the values that Pakistan stands for. Over the last 75 years, UN peacekeeping has proved to be a useful vehicle for promoting legitimacy and credibility of the United Nations. And while we talk about credibility and legitimacy, it was very instructive to see how the threat to peace contributors, to peacekeepers, has increased over time. And to me, as a policy maker, one asks the question that the credibility that is required, the legitimacy that the UN system draws from its membership, from the value system that it espouses, from the Charter, our complete commitment to never giving up on those values for the sake of one or the other is what will continue to give them the credibility and the validity that they've enjoyed over the last many years. But as circumstances change, I think our response to those circumstances must also change. And to provide security to the peacekeepers is not a responsibility that should be taken lightly. So I think it is crucial to be able to, manage that in the current circumstances. To advance the ambition of sustainable peace, preventive diplomacy, and identifying the root causes of conflict are crucial. Pursuing a holistic peace-building approach would not only save cost, it would also save human lives. And I think this is a lesson that we have learned conflict after conflict. Ladies and gentlemen, the threats to UN peacekeepers have heightened. Today we have to navigate more than just bullets, as was clearly demonstrated through the talk that we have. The evolving nature of conflicts have compounded the challenges. Given the high risk, we must strengthen safety and security of peacekeepers while adhering to the fundamental principles of UN peacekeeping. We appreciate the revamped UN development system and resident coordinators system, which has brought more coherence and integration into UN's work at the operational level. As somebody who managed UN work from the development side some 10 years back, I can tell you, I think that will continue to be work in progress as we go forward. Moving forward, we would need to bring even greater coherence between peacekeeping mandates and resources. Peacekeepers cannot be expected to do more with less resources. I think that holds for everyone. And the role of peacekeeping, as the challenges increase, I think the investment in making them more useful is something that would certainly be of value. Also, the troop contributing countries which have rich and practical on-ground and in-mission experience should certainly be consulting before drafting the peacekeeping mandates. I think that I cannot overemphasize the importance of that. Realistic, discernible mandates are important. Those that have experience on the ground can always contribute to that. Given Pakistan's vast experience as a troop and police contributing country, we would like to enhance our contribution to peacekeeping training, capacity building, and sharing of experience and good practices. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to conclude by reaffirming Pakistan's strong commitment and support to the UN peacekeeping and peace-building architecture. Pakistan has a firm faith in the United Nations' ability to promote peace. Pakistan also truly believes that the role that the United Nations plays in peace, security, development, or norm setting is one that cannot be played by any other. We look forward to continue working with the international community to leverage UN peacekeeping as an effective tool for building a safer world. And lastly, I do want to thank the Office of the UN Resident Coordinator for partnering with the Foreign Ministry to commemorate the 75 years of UN peacekeeping. I also want to thank the United Nations UNDP resident representative, as well as the two Pakistani peacekeepers who were able to give us a snapshot of what it's actually like. And I think there's no amount of speeches which can make up for the experience that you brought to the stage today. I really want to thank you for that. And I also want to thank our own ministry. It is lovely to see something done so well, which you have zero contribution to. So thank you for saving us from long speeches and giving us a real snippet, both on policy side and on the real, coming from the military side. And once again, let me just salute the contribution that is made. We understand when you go to faraway lands, for the sake of global peace, I think nothing speaks more for the values that your country wants to uphold in this world than your contribution and those of your compatriots who have recently